Hello student, today I am going to discuss geometrical meaning of angular momentum. What is angular momentum? The turning effect of momentum of a particle about the axis of rotation is called the angular momentum of the particle. It is measured as the product of linear momentum and perpendicular distance from the axis of rotation. Here you see the diagram. A particle is rotating about an axis OZ. Say the particle at any time is at point A. After a small time interval, the particle reaches B point. When the particle is at point A, then position vector of the particle is OA, which is R. Let OA equal to R, and after a small time del t, the particle reaches B point. Then OA is one position vector, O is one position vector, and the particle is moves from A to B through a small displacement R. So this is AB is del R. Now according to triangle law vector addition, so OB is the resultant of OA and AB, or that is R and del R. So that is resultant R plus del R. So OB is the new position vector of the particle, and OB equal to R plus del R. Then what is the displacement of the particle from A to B? So displacement is measured as the difference of final position vector and initial position vector. The displacement of the particle at small time del t is AB equal to final, the difference between final position vector R plus del R minus initial position vector R. So R cancel, AB equal to del R. So del R is the position vector. Now let V be the velocity of the particle at point A. When the particle moves, the velocity of the particle is V. Let V be the velocity of the particle at point A, then AB equal to, which is del R, B into del t. Since you know distance equal to velocity into time, distance equal to velocity into time, so velocity is B vector and this time is del t, small time is taken, so small displacement. When the particle reaches from A to B through a small displacement del R with velocity V, then displacement equal to AB equal to V into del t. Now we have drawn a parallelogram. So AB is drawn parallel to OC, the OC is drawn parallel to AB and is completing the parallelogram. So OC is drawn parallel to AB and completing the parallelogram OABC. Then OC becomes now del R. Since AB is parallel to OC, AB is del R equal to del R. Now what is the area of the parallelogram? So area of the parallelogram, magnitude of product of two sides OA and AB. So OA R vector, AB is del R. This is the area of the parallelogram according to the properties of cross product of two vectors. Now what is the area of this triangle OAB? Area of this triangle. Area of triangle OAB equal to half R cross del R. You see the diagram? Area of this triangle half into base into altitude del R. Half R cross del R. So this when the particle, you see here, when the particle sweeps from the position vector, when the particle is at point A, the position vector of the particle is R. This position vector sweeps out after time del t. So this position vector shifts to another position vector, that is OB. Means this position vector shifts to B, means OA shifts to OB. Then area covered by this position vector is half into del cross and half into R cross into del R. So when the particle is moving like this way, when position vector is shifting, then every shifting of the position vector, the area is moving. So that is the area of the triangle OAB represents area shift of the particle in the time interval del t. So this area, since the position vector of the particle OA shifts or jumps from the new position OB through a small displacement, so jumps is AB is very small, then a small area is covered. So this small area is denoted by del A. This area is denoted by del A. Half del R. Now, since del R equal to, you see del R equal to what? Del R equal to V del T. So del R displacement is V del T, and momentum product of mass and velocity, then velocity equal to momentum by mass. So del R equal, we can write here del A half R cross del R V del T del A half R cross V equal to P by M del T. Now del T we are bringing into left hand side. Del A by del T half R cross P. Also mass we are bringing outside 1 by 2m. Now, angular momentum P equal to mass into velocity, angular momentum L equal to, in vector form, L equal to R cross P, angular momentum. So magnitude, if we take magnitude L equal to R modulus of R cross P. So here del A by del T 1 by 2m into L. So L equal to 2m del A by del T. So this is the angular momentum of the particle when the particle is rotating about an axis of rotation. That is, angular momentum of the particle is twice the product of mass and aerial velocity. In vector form, if you write L vector equal to 2 times of mass del A by del T. That is angular momentum of the particle is equal to twice product of its mass and its aerial velocity. You see the diagram. When the particle is rotating about an axis of rotation, then angular momentum of the particle is 2 times the mass and 2 times the product of mass and aerial velocity. Thank you.